The local context of Whitechapel. GCSE History Paper 1, Historic Environment. Crime and Punishment, Whitechapel circa 1870 to 1900. Why did Whitechapel environment lead to discontent and crime? Heavily polluted industrial, the constant smell of gas fumes smoke, you often couldn't see your hand in front of your face. Sanitation was poor, little drinking water, and saws ran into the street. This created tensions which encouraged more crime as criminals could avoid capture in the murky, maze-like streets. Where did most people live in Whitechapel? Rookeries were the majority of housing. Known for dirt, disease, and crime, houses were divided into several apartments. Sometimes up to 30 people in one, sharing few beds. The 1881 census showed there were 30,709 people, but only 4,069 occupied houses. Also in lodging houses. Some had 8 3-hour sleeping shifts a day, so beds could be used by the maximum number of people. The smell and summer heat, plus rats meant conditions were truly awful. There was about 200 lodging houses in Whitechapel, housing 8,000 people. How did housing improve over time? The 1875 Artisans' Dwellings Act aimed to clear the worst slums. A maze of narrow courtyards filled with cramped, unhealthy houses were replaced with 11 new blocks of flats designed by Henry Derbyshire, paid for by George Peabody, a wealthy American who moved to London. The Peabody Estate, opened in 1881, consisted of 286 flats, with weekly rent started at a reasonable price of 3 shillings, 15p, for a one-room flat and up to 6 shillings for 3 rooms. The average working wage for a labourer at this time was 22 shillings and 6p, £1 and 12 pence. Some poor families spent a third of wages on rent.